Well, I think in the future we will have applications that are using a mosaic of services. So, like today we have, for example, machine translation that's coming from a different service. Tomorrow maybe we'll have other things, like things for getting the terminology or doing the segmentation or things like that. And I think also you will have more and more integration between the different components of the chain of the translation. So, for example, the CMS system will be more integrated with the translation memory system, as well as with the place where the translator will be doing their translation. So, a lot more integration overall, basically. Oh, definitely. Standard will be a lot more important than they are today, actually, because you cannot really have standard integration without having standardization. The tools cannot talk to each other if they don't speak the same language. So it's very important to have standard, but they will be a bit different than today, probably. Not geared toward serialization like XLIF or TMX, but more like object model standardization. You have already some effort done on, for example, TAPIC, where we are looking at how to standardize the type of information that comes with translation packages, how to represent XLIF in JSON and so forth. So that's where I think the standardization will be. I think it will be pretty much the same as it is today, but maybe more integrated. I think the translator will work in places where they will have a blend of MT, TM, and automated construction of translation done together. So they will be able to just work with what comes as they go. But that will bring actually probably a change in the way things are paid, because you won't be able to use the word count anymore, the old model of word count anymore. You will have the exact matches and the rest will be very difficult to measure. So maybe some measure based on time or something like that will have to be put together. Well, they should make sure they use the technologies they have today at their disposition. For example, they should be using machine translation if they don't do it today. They should also make sure they gather metrics on quality and costs, because it will be very useful later with new technology to make choices. And finally, they should make sure they partner with a localization service provider that follows the technology and is ready and is actually being active on making the future, a little bit like us at Argos.